Warau Arsnotoria son, aka Smile of the Arsnotoria, the animation, is an anime. And it's made me realize things about myself. Not because it's a profound piece of work, but because of almost how unprofound it is. Let me explain. This anime has a 5.83 on my anime list. That's pretty bad. Most shows usually get at least a 6. Okay, that's pretty low. And I saw that. I thought to myself, okay, this show has bad reviews. And I started watching it, and I'm like, well, the animation quality is really high. In fact, the overall presentation is very good. And then 5 minutes of the show go on, and I can tell that this is going to be a cute girls doing cute things show, despite the fact that for some reason my anime list has the show listed as an action fantasy. Okay, so I go through the whole show, and I really liked it. That's what I want to talk about. The fact that I really liked a show that's basically cute girls doing cute things made me realize that I'm not a normie anymore. Because cute girls doing cute things is a really boring genre. The appeal is basically it's cute and has good vibes, or interesting vibes at least. And that's boring to most general audiences. And I used to always hate this kind of show. Back in the day, I used to watch anime seasonally, and where I just watched the episodes as they come out every week. And I'd watch basically like one episode of like 26 different shows every week. And I always hated these boring shows when I watched it in that order. But now I'm watching shows. I start by watching shows from the last season all the way through and reviewing them one at a time. I like that better because it's like listening to a whole album of music instead of putting music on shuffle. You just have a better appreciation for the work of art overall. I probably would have never started this anime if I wasn't a reviewer. But I'm glad I did. This anime is good. It made me realize I'm not a normie. And I had like a eureka moment, like crap, I like this show. Even though most people don't seem to like it. And it was like the same feeling of like how sometimes you just realize one day you're an adult now. Like you're in the checkout and someone just says, "Have a nice day, sir." And you're like, that's it? I made it? I'm an adult? This is it? So the show made me realize things about myself in that respect. Let's talk about why I like the show finally. It's a cute girls doing cute things anime. 80 to 90% of the time. We follow like 5 girls and a ton of supporting characters at this like magical academy. It's basically more like a school, and people just also happen to know magic, like this girls' school. It just has a lovely presentation, and everything's really adorable. Every character is so unique. Almost every character here has such a unique character design that like they could be the main character. The character design is incredible in this, and almost every character stands out, which is a hard feat to maintain. I think yesterday's video was on, I forget the name of the show, it was like Buchigari or something like that. And the main cast had great character design, but like all the other side characters didn't have any good character design. A lot of the characters in the show are like, wow, that character looks really good. Like there's quality design there. It might be because this is based off of a game, and many of the characters in the game, there might be already of these cool designs of characters in the game that they're using. That doesn't matter though. I'm still like, holy crap, very good character design. Overall aesthetic is very cute. The vibes are like this kind of like lighter version of like Harry Potter, but everything's not so dark. It's a lot more light. A little less magic going on. Kind of a lot less magic. There's a little bit of magic. We got these cute fairies all over the place. Just like girls being chill. Okay, but there's all this mysterious stuff that you don't understand going on. I was like, why are any of these girls here? There's some like bizarre magic stuff you'll see every now and then. It's like, why is that happening? And then 10% of the time, maybe 20%, somewhere in that range, we cut to these knights, okay, quote unquote knights, that are going around like absolutely just murdering people, and they're investigating heretics, and it's like gruesome and dark, and I'm like, I enjoy that. This is probably a niche audience that's going to both enjoy the cute stuff and also violent murder, but that's me, I guess. So that was really interesting. Spoiler alert, though. What makes this show really good is that the storylines like start converging. Okay, it's clear the knights are on the tail. Whatever powers have these girls at the school, that's what they're kind of like leading you to think. And that's what it feels like. And the last episode, holy crap. So the knights are like on their way to raid a castle. And the girls are like at a castle. And the castle they are going to raid looks very much like the one the girls are in. And the main one of the main characters has a really good sense of smell. She's always smelling stuff. It's like, I smell this on the wind, you know? And the whole episode, there was just so much tension because you kept thinking that these guys were going to come in and just start murdering these kids. Because, like, I wouldn't put it past these psychopaths. And, like, this girl, she keeps getting whiffs of stuff. Like, she's like, every time she does, you're like, what does she smell? And she's like, I smell the rain. You're like, oh, what does she smell? She's like, I smell wildflowers in the distance. Like, oh, just like, holy moly. Every time. That episode. And then there's a scene where, like, a cannon goes off, and you're like, what are they going to do so, like, as they get closer and closer to the city, you're like, okay, but are they really there? It's still hard for me to tell if they're coming to attack or if this is just something. Then, like, they fire a cannon. And it's like, all right, clearly they'd hear a cannon if that what really went off. But then thunder happens at the same time, and it's like, maybe you wouldn't hear that. And then, like the city's on fire, and then you're like, well, they obviously see that happening, right? And then a character reaches for a door handle, and like then the girl smells something again. You're like, no way, is he actually gonna be here? He opens the door, and it's not the same room, and it turns out they're at a different place entirely. And you know what, I wish they had come to the same place and started killing all these people. That would have been super cool. But even though they didn't, the tension was there. And it was really interesting and cool that it was. And I really liked that. The main reasons I like this show is that I just had my expectations prepared for a cute girls doing cute things kind of show. 2, overall really good presentation coming from that aspect. Quality animation, good vibes, very cute. 3, there's also this twist going on with this really dark stuff. I mean, I'm really into that. That's cool. Yeah, and then also personally, I just feel like this has given me some revelations about my taste for anime, and that's just gonna make me like it a bit more. So rating it as, a cute girls doing cute things anime, 7 out of 10. It's good. I liked it. I'm tempted to say very good, but I'm really being biased there. Like, if I say it's an 8 out of 10, very good, total bias there. I think that's all I really have to say about this anime. Just, that was good for what it was trying to do. That's all. Recommend it if you're into that cute girl doing recommend it if you're into that cute girls doing cute things type of anime. That's all I gotta say. Have a good one. Bye.